Russian Tu-95MS strategic bombers of the Long-Range Aviation Division conducted prearranged flights over the Sea of Japan and the Sea of Okhotsk's neutral waters over a period of 8 hours. To guarantee air superiority and protection, the Russian Air Force's Su-35S and Su-30SM fighter jets escorted it. Foreign fighter fighters tracked the bomber during the flight, indicating heightened international attention in the area. Russian long-range pilots regularly practice this kind of operation. Such operations are frequently carried out over neutral waters in the Arctic, North Atlantic, Pacific, Black, and Baltic Seas. The Soviet Tupolev Design Bureau created the original Tu-95, which was modified into the Tu-95MS, a strategic missile carrier aircraft. Long-range strategic cruise missiles launched from the air are intended to be carried by the bomber. The Tu-95MS was first developed in the late 1970s, and it had its first flight in September 1979. Serial production started in 1981. The most well-known aspect of the Tu-95MS is its involvement in the Soviet Union's and later the Russian Federation's nuclear triad. The Tu-95MS is a metal monoplane with a single vertical tail and sweeping wings position in the center. It is propelled by 4 NK1 to NP turboprop engines, which at the time were thought to be some of the most fuel-efficient of their kind. 4-blade coaxial propellers of the V6OK are attached to these engines. 3 flexible tanks in the middle and back of the fuselage, as well as 8 enclosed wing tanks, control the aircraft's fuel distribution. A greater operational range is made possible by an aerial refueling probe in the aircraft's nose. The avionics and aerodynamics of the Tu-95MS will undergo major modifications as part of its upgrade. The improved flying characteristics are a result of the redesigned wing's more efficient profile. To compensate for the shift in center of gravity brought on by gasoline use, the stabilizer has an automated angle adjustment mechanism. 2 onboard computers and other onboard technical equipment have been fully replaced, enhancing flight control and navigation. The cruise missile strike is the main focus of the Tu-95MS weaponry. Up to 6 Kh-55 or Kh-555 missiles can be carried by the aircraft in internal rotating launchers. With further upgrading, more Kh-101 missiles may be carried on exterior pylons. The Tu-95MS is a crucial weapon for strategic strikes because these missiles can hit targets at a great distance. Thanks to automation and onboard system optimization, the Tu-95MS's crew has shrunk to 7 members from its previous iteration. Up until the early 1990s, the Tu-95MS was still being produced. After that, attention turned to repairing and updating already existing aircraft. The Russian Air Force continues to use the Tu-95MS and its variations, particularly the Tu-95MSM, which are crucial to the nation's strategic capabilities. The operation also seeks to demonstrate Russia's presence in international waterways. Russia has complicated diplomatic ties with South Korea, Japan, and the United States by its responsibilities to those nations, which are bordered by the Sea of Okhotsk and the Sea of Japan. Pilots and crew are also trained to operate the Tu-95MS during the mission, particularly on long-haul flights that need a high degree of expertise and endurance from the crew. The aircraft's intricate navigation communications, and operational management can be practiced during these flights in potentially difficult situations, such bad weather or battle simulations.